Hello, Gary Hernandez here, and welcome to Cane's Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. In this video today, I'm going to show you what do you do when somebody pushes you, or even if you trip and you're about to fall into a wall. Now, I've done in the past about having footwork and then using your cane to properly land if you're slipping when you're walking or you're getting out of a chair. But this one here, we're going to apply when I'm near a solid object like a wall, maybe it's a glass window, something like that. And I'm going to show you ways where you can use your power, give or take, so you don't either go through a drywall or go through a glass window. And also how to stop yourself and then fight back to the opponent that was pushing you. So helping me in this is one of my cane students, Mr. Bob Kelly. Now, this technique here, I'm going to just show you 3 techniques. And basically, whether or not I trip or I get shoved. Now, the big difference is you can trip pretty hard and you can get shoved pretty hard. Both of them are going to be unaware because obviously when you trip, you're not meaning to. And being shoved will startle you a little bit more. So you're going to want to practice these techniques by having somebody gently first push you and make sure whatever wall you're using, it's safe. You're not going to damage it. You're not going to go through it. Your cane's not going to go through the drywall. I wouldn't suggest doing this on a glass window or anything, but if something happens, preferably on a glass window, I'm probably going to want to put my elbow up. But if I'm too far away, this is what we're talking about here. So basically, I'm in a situation. Now, if I was to trip and catch myself against a wall or somebody pushes me, and I can catch myself against the wall, I'll do that first, obviously. But if I'm a little bit further back to where I'm not going to be able to reach out hand-wise, I'm going to use my cane to stop me and also slow me down. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to back up a little bit, so I'm pretty much kind of here, and Mr. Bob's going to be, he's going to back up just a little bit. He's going to walk up and give me a little shove here. Sir, go ahead. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my cane and I'm going to hit. Now you notice the sound of this wall when I hit it. This is actually my knife throwing board, but you can still hear that. I hit that pretty hard. So if this was drywall and with this small tip, I'm probably going to make a hole in it, or if this was glass, I'm definitely going to shatter it. So we're going to do the same thing now. He's going to give me a pretty good push. This time, I hit it a lot lighter. And what I did was, we'll do this again. No, you were nice. Push me a little harder than that. That time, as I came up on it, I let it barely touch and I kind of rode it in a little bit and I stopped myself. Because the first one, you could hear that solid hit. The second one, as I hit, I let my body ride down my cane and then I secured myself. So I didn't have a lot of power going into this. Now that we covered that, we're going to go into 3 defensive techniques to fight back. Now, from here, he gives me a little push. As I hit, as he starts to come in, as I stop myself, I do a simple strike back, just like that. Gonna do that again. And I strike back. Yes, I've got to readjust this so my board doesn't fall on me. Do it again. Boom. So as I hit, I strike. That simple. Second one I can do is go to the leg. Strike and hit to the leg once I stop myself. And then the third one is going to be more of a in close. So I used one to the head, one to the leg. The third one's going to be a 2-hand. As he pushes, I turn and I strike. So very simple like that. So when you get pushed, as you're going toward a wall or a solid object, as this comes up, as you hit, brace yourself and then stop. Where you don't want to have a lot of power so you're not going through a drywall. As I fall into it and hit, I'm going to tap it a little bit. As my body's still going forward, grab and then secure this, because now it's leaning against this. So it's going to be like a rail. So basically, I'll lean out. As I'm like that, as it's touching, I step in and grab onto it. And now I didn't have as much power as the first time of locking it. So now I kind of go, and it's a lot less power. So remember, when you're shoved once, Mr. Bob's standing right here, we're going to go slow on this one. Here, push me slow. As he shoves me and I hit, and he's in close, I strike. Second one again. As I hit, I can strike to a knee. And the third one, as I hit and I turn, I can strike with a good rifle strike. And I can even fall back on the wall and use that rifle strike. Thank you, sir. So work those techniques. One more time, remember, if you hit hard, if it's a solid brick wall or something, and you hit, even if you start to go through a little bit of drywall, you're gonna pull it out. You just don't want your cane going through and getting to where it makes it worse. So when you do hit and you start to fall, push a little bit and then kind of simply come up and ride your cane down versus stopping here, allow to ride it down, and that'll give you a good shot to the face, leg, or rifle strike. Excuse me. So work those techniques, make them yours. Gary Hernandez, thank you, and I will see you guys very soon.